I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. According to Wikipedia, the USS Wasp was originally a merchant schooner named Scorpion, built at Baltimore and purchased under authority from the Second Continental Congress, dated the 2nd of December, 1775, by Colonel Benjamin Harrison, sometime between the 2nd and 18th of December, 1775, the first U.S. naval ship to be given that name. She was outfitted in Baltimore from December 1775 to early 1776, and commissioned in December 1775 or January 1776, Captain William Halleck in command. Wasp set sail from Baltimore on the 14th of January 1776, in company with Hornet and a convoy of ships bound for the Delaware Capes. By virtue of their voyage to meet Commodore Esek Hopkins' squadron at the Delaware Capes, Wasp and Hornet appeared to be the first ships of the Continental Navy to get to sea. They joined Hopkins' squadron on the 13th of February, and 4 days later, the first American squadron to put to sea began its maiden voyage. Interpreting his orders rather liberally, by ignoring those portions which related to operations in the Chesapeake Bay and along the southern coast of the colonies, Hopkins led his fleet directly to the Bahamas. The ships, minus Hornet and Fly, arrived at Abaco in the Bahamas on the 1st of March, and Hopkins began laying plans for the raid on New Providence. The fleet ran in to attempt a landing at the port of Nassau but failed to achieve surprise. The landing therefore went forward several miles to the east of the town. Wasp and Providence covered the Marines as they went ashore, but their guns never fired because the landing was not opposed. That afternoon, the landing force took Fort Montague, and the following day captured the town of Nassau and Fort Nassau. They took a large quantity of cannon, close to 90 pieces, and 15 brass mortars, but the governor had managed to foil the mission in its primary objective by spiriting away the bulk of the gunpowder which had been stored there. Hopkins had to settle for 24 casks of powder out of the 174 originally stored there. The cannon and other military stores captured, however, more than justified the enterprise. The fleet remained at Nassau for about 2 weeks, loading the booty of war. So large was the take that several local ships had to be pressed into service to carry the materiel back to North America. Hopkins' squadron finally hoisted sail on the 17th of March and set course for New England. Wasp, however, parted with the main fleet and made her way independently back to the Delaware Capes, and thence into the port of Philadelphia, where she arrived on the 4th of April. After repairs at Philadelphia, Wasp returned to duty at the Delaware Bay and River. On the 5th of May, 2 British men of war, the 44-gun Roebuck, and the 28-gun Liverpool entered the bay with several prizes. In the face of these two formidable enemies, Wasp retreated into Christiana Creek, but came out again on the 8th to join a force of galleys in attacking Roebuck after she had run aground. During the ensuing engagement, the Continental schooner captured the British brig Betsy and took her into Philadelphia, where the British officers were placed in jail. The schooner continued to operate on the Delaware River and Bay and along the nearby Atlantic coast for the remainder of her career. On the 28th of June, she engaged in the Battle of Turtle Gut Inlet to salvage the cargo of Nancy. Near the end of the year, she took 3 more prizes: Leghorn Galley late in October, 2 Brothers in December, and an unnamed sloop that same month. She also recaptured Success, an American ship previously taken by HMS Roebuck. In the fall of 1777, Wasp continued her operations in the vicinity of the Delaware Capes until November, when she and 4 other ships unsuccessfully engaged the British force under Admiral Sir Richard, quote, Black Dick Howe. Sorry. Philadelphia had already fallen to Admiral Howe's brother, General Sir William Howe, late in September, but American forces retained control on the river below the city until losing that engagement. Following the clash, Wasp was run aground, set afire, and destroyed when her gunpowder exploded.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.